Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Farthest Frontier, where the big news from last time is that we now have cheese. I mean, okay, there was a little bit of a raid last time, but we dealt with that, it was all absolutely fine. Let's focus on the cheese, the lovely, lovely cheese made over here in our brand new cheesemaker building. And I do like this building. I particularly like the fact that they've hung a little flag outside with a picture of cheese on it, and then there's a little kind of sign above the door, also with a picture of cheese on it, just to really hammer the point home what this building does. I quite like that. It's a very nice building. And the good thing about this building is that it can run all year round because we have a steady supply of milk from the cows over there. So this can provide food during the winter, which is very handy indeed. So hurrah for cheese. It's all very good. Yay for the cheese. I've also just noticed over here, I think they've finished the little kind of pasture wall off. That's quite good. I don't know when they did that. I saw them working on it, I think, but I didn't realise it's quite complete. That's quite good. That's quite good. So that will keep our animals safe from predators coming in to try and eat the cows or whatever. So that's good as well. Progress being made over here. That's wonderful. However, today, I think we should start by improving our defences a little bit. The last raid, even though we did deal with it sort of okay, it did kind of highlight a few areas where things are a bit weak. It's mostly kind of things that are not toward the centre of the settlement, shall we say. So kind of over here, maybe some raiders got into the blacksmith, I think. And over here, look, on that kind of remote bit. And even over that way, I think, sort of out here, possibly over there as well. Because, yeah, there are a few sort of vulnerable places. So I think let's get a few towers set up. And even if they're just the basic towers to start with, at least that's some people that can, chuck some arrows at the baddies. So I think let's get that done. I think we might need, 3 or 4 of these possibly. But here we go. So lookout tower over here, I think, is absolutely required. Because we saw last time the raiders did very kind of obligingly go along the road. They did kind of go along that path and then went down there, which is quite nice of them. I like the fact they're obeying the road laws. So I think, yeah, if we put one over here, that could be quite good. So that'll defend in this area here. That thing, the clay pit, it's not really worth defending that on its own, I don't think. There's more over here. And they're going to come this way anyway. So how about we put one of those there? Does that affect desirability? I don't think it does, no. Okay, so how about we put that? Oh, no. Let's put that, if they're coming along that road, we want to get some good shots in on them as they come down the road, I would say. So the well just there. So if we put that there next to the well, hang on, we need to rotate it around so it's facing the right way. If we put that next to the well just there, that means they can get some good shots on them as they come down that path. And then as they head down here toward the main bit of the settlement. Okay, so we'll have one over there. And it's 25 wood, 10 stone and 10 money. We've got loads of that, so that should be fine. There's a bit of a gap over here. There's a bit of a gap in defences over there, so we might need to look at that at some point. And then, yes, over here, look. There's nothing really much over here protecting all sorts of very important things. There's loads of stuff over here. There's armour and weapons and various other bits and bobs. I think the armoury did take a bit of damage because it's not quite at full strength, so they must have attacked that a little bit. And, of course, the cheesemaker, the wonderful cheese over there is under threat as well. So I think maybe, what if we put that there? Pop that there, that can fight, even though it's quite downhill. Hang on, the defence tower, if we put that there, is lower down, I think, than the tops of the buildings over here, because they're on a bit of raised ground. But you know what? It's fine. It'll still cover that area. So that will cover quite a lot of our industrial buildings over there. So we'll have one just there, please. So that's 2 down. And then we need one over here. We need one over in this area to support, the farms and all the other bits and bobs, the kind of the mine over there and the windmill and such. Got a bit of room over here. That's absolutely fine. We'll put that one just there. So there's our 3rd defensive building going in. That's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered. Yeah, over here is a bit of a gap and that's covered over there. Okay, so I think that should help out quite a bit. Do we want to put one over here? Just so if they do decide to come down this path, we can at least fire at them as they go by. That might be quite a good idea, mightn't it? Or if we just put it there, look. So it's not quite on that path. Because if it's there, they might sort of walk past it and go, hang on a minute, that thing's trying to kill us in the face. I'm going to hit it with my sword. If we put it here, they might take some damage, but they might just kind of keep carrying on down in that direction. I think maybe that's what we do. Let's put that there to cover that off. And then I think maybe we do put something around here. We do put something over here just to cover that kind of, that hole in the defences over there. Even if we put it, what if we put it there, look? So we can go onto the side of that path. That's quite nice. and it's more defense. It will keep the people of Geekvale safer. So there we go. We'll put one there as well. That is quite a lot of building work. Also, we might possibly need a house. Oh, and someone's being attacked by a predator. Of course they are. It's Luala the work camp labourer, and they're being attacked by a boar. There we go. We all knew the answer, didn't we? We all knew what it was. Right, okay. So she's being attacked by a boar. Wonderful. Okay, fine. Hopefully she can get away. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, she might not get away. Right, okay, you need to run away really quickly. You need to get down here, possibly. And then can we get our hunter from over here? So, oh, Ulana is all the way in town over here. Nowhere near this part of town over here. Ah, that's a bit of a bother, isn't it? Okay, do you know what? Get in and do some hunting anyway, if you can, please. Right, let's make sure that you remain alive. Yeah, can we... Is that follow? Is that follow? Yes, okay, right, so we shall follow you. And just make sure that you are going to remain alive. I think you have a decent enough pace to get away from the boar, unless you run into something. But it looks like you can stay away. Okay, can somebody come in and save poor Luala here? Although I think as she runs along, she is kind of recovering some health. She's picking up a tiny bit of health. Yeah, up to 17% now. So she's getting a little bit better. But here we go. So people are hopefully going to run along here. Is anyone going to fight the boar? Or are they just going to ignore the plight of poor Luala, who is running away, clearly terrified for her life? Right, here we go, look. People have decided to lay into the boar. There we go. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Is that the hunter? Is that the hunter lady? Oh, there we go. She got there in the end. Okay, so I assume that is now... Yeah, there we go. That's now sorted out. Right, wonderful. There we go. It looks like they're already working on that tower there. Look, they've got some of the wood in and some of the stone, I think. So that's quite good. Right, let's move time on a bit quicker. Let's get things moving. Well, hang on. Hang on. We've got another trader coming in. Hello, how are you? Why doesn't that centre? I want it in the middle. Okay, how much money do we have in here? 2,820 money in the trading post. Let's trade away a few things. Linen clothing, it looks like we're making less and less of that. Do you know what? I think we are keeping it in stock. Maybe in global storage. Hang on, what have we got? What's the current setup? 10 in the trading centre. I think maybe... Can we have just... Oh, hang on, I need to type it in. Can we have 5 in the trading centre? Just drop some of those because we're struggling to make that. Candles, however, loads of candles. So yeah, you can have them. Make a bit of money. 300 money, thank you. Pottery, we've got loads of that now, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll sell that for 260. That's very welcome. Don't want to sell the gold. Don't want to sell the logs. Planks. Do you know what? He's paying quite a lot for planks. We'll sell some planks. We've got lots of them. 275 money for planks. Then what do we want to buy? So fish, smoked fish, we could do. We could do that just to get some food in. That could be quite handy. Tools, don't need to do that because we make our own weapons. Iron, we have 87 iron right now. But we don't have... I know we do have an iron mine because, yeah, the existing one ran out, didn't it? But we did go and sort of set up a new one. I have to go and check on that. But I think maybe let's spend a tiny bit of money because that's what we've got the money for. We've got the money to do all this kind of trading, so we might as well do something with it. How about we get up to... I don't know. What if we bought 33? There we go. So that'll give us, what's that, 120 iron? Is that right? Massive pinch? I think it might be about right. So, yeah, buy and transfer that. Thank you very much. Heavy tools, we can make our own. Although we have 0 now, but we can make our own. Halberks, making our own armour anyway. And crude weapons, we can make better weapons than that. So I think that will do for you. You've not really got anything that we urgently need, apart from maybe the fish. You know what? Let's buy a massive load of fish. Let's spend 1,000 of our money, because that's what we earn it for, on a huge supply of fish. Hooray for food. So, yeah, buy and transfer that, please. So 5 months worth. We'll have to see what difference that makes to our food reserves. It went up. Was that an entire month's worth of food that we just bought in the terms of fish? That's good. That's good. I like that. That's wonderful stuff. Okay, right. So we also do need, I think, possibly another house. Only the one. Oh, hang on. What are they complaining about? A lack of water. There's a well literally just there. You could probably, or even there's one over here, look. they could definitely see that from. If they look through there, they could see that well. Okay, they're complaining about a lack of wells. Okay, what we'll do is then, hang on, go to housing, get a house. Which way around is that facing? So put that house there. I think we might need just one more house over here, possibly at the minute. Joe, we'll get 2 actually. Again, don't expand too much, and then we'll get that road going out like that, and then going across a bit like that, and then over there we'll put a well. We'll put a well in the centre over there. So whereabouts is it? Is it food production? You think I would know by now? It's under resources. There it is. There's loads of water over there, I imagine, because it's near a lake type thing. Okay, so don't want to put it on the path, because that path wants to go up through the middle. So how about we put the well just there? There we go. Get that sorted, and maybe kind of focus on that, because these houses here are a little bit sad that they have to take a slight stroll down the street to go to the well. They want to be able to get water really instantly near their house. Okay, hang on a minute. Crops lost to wildlife. Right, we know where this is, don't we? This is up near the walls. Yep, okay. It's over here. Oh, hang on. It's not that field, though. It's this field. Okay. Please get away from our peas or our beans or whatever we're growing in there. Clear off. And that is wheat. Okay. That's unfortunate, but I think there are some people kind of coming by. So yeah, look, they are a bit scared. That one is running away. Oh, they don't look that scared. There's a trap there. There's like an animal trap right there. Can you not go into that trap and stop bothering us, please? Okay, hang on a minute. Rosetta the Hunter, can you just take a leisurely stroll into the middle of that field? It's lovely over there. Oh, you should look at the middle of that field. There's some really good plough work you're going to look at. And somebody's got smallpox. Oh dear. Ivala has smallpox. I think we do have medicine. So hopefully she's not going to spread to too many other people. We have seen this spread a bit before. Don't go near anybody. Don't go near people. Okay. Right, so she is the only person in there. Luma is shelter stocking. As soon as someone comes in, she clears off again. But there we go. Okay. Oh, no. That three have been eaten by local wildlife. Consider fencing your fields. I mean, there is a fence. There is a fence around the field. I think they've run away. And villager has been cured. Hurrah. Because there's people around, look. So I think the animals have cleared off. Okay, that's good news. Right, wonderful. How is the wall looking? It's looking pretty... In fact, I think it's complete. I think they've completed that bit of wall that we've told them to do. There are some animals here, look. There are some animals here. Can you go away? Soon you're going to be kind of walled in. Right, hang on. Where's our hunter? Rosetta, you're down here shelter stocking. That's fine. Could you possibly go and hunt one of these animals? And maybe it'll be a bit of a message to the other one there saying, please stop eating our beans. If you want to become a pet, it's fine. Come over and become a pet and we can look after you properly. But just stop eating them unplanned, please. Right, okay. So she's going to go and sort that out. And then I think we should connect up this bit of wall over here. Because at the moment, it's just kind of looking a bit unfinished. And there's a bit of a breach in the defences. So I would say... Let's go to defences. Nope, let's go to walls and roads. That would be the one. And let's get a fortified wall. So let's just bring that out like that. That will do. Bit of a right angle in there. I suppose in there we could put a defence tower so it can fire at bad guys. And there should be a gate down here as well. There should be a gate. So, yeah, there it is. I mean, do we have to tell them to close the gate? Like, what happens if we get attacked from this direction? I mean, at the moment, they're going to go through that hole around here. But eventually, we're going to have proper defences all set up. Do we have to tell them to shut the door? Or do they know enough that when bad is on the way, do they come and shut the door themselves? I don't know. I guess we will find that out as time, so time ticks by and we have to deal with that kind of thing. Okay, there's some rocks over there. We could do with grabbing those rocks and then... We do really have to think about sort of putting a wall across the end over here as well. I mean, yeah, it's going to be slow but steady progress getting all the walls in. It's going to take a very, very long time. But I think maybe... Let's do that here, look. So let's put... that's the very end of the thing, isn't it? So let's put a gate there at the end of that path. So we're not going to go any further. There's going to be a little bit of room here, possibly for something. I don't know what we could put there, but something nice. And then we shall have a wall that goes like that and a wall that goes like that. So that will sort that corner out over there. Okay, right. That will do for now. It's going to take a while to get that sorted. There's an animal in there. Please stop eating all of our food. Please go away. Hang on a minute. Is there anybody around? You, Kelsar the Forager, go and scare away some animals, please. That could be handy. Yeah, hopefully they can make them go away. Right, and let's go and check on the mine, because we did tell them to go and sink a bit of a mine. Where is it? It's all the way over here. Okay, so it's not quite finished yet. Okay, so can we please prioritise that? The only worry I have about this is that, yeah, that's going to be out on its own as well. There's no way we're going to build walls all that way. I think the walls really are going to be about here. That's where the walls are going to be over here. I mean, maybe, yeah, it could come kind of along here and then along like that, possibly. Just a great big straight line, maybe, actually. We could just build that wall across there like that. So it's not too far away from the defences, but it's not quite covered. I mean, in time, I suppose, we could try and build around that entire massive mountain, but that would be quite the big job. There's a lot in there, though. Loads of iron ore in there. But there we go. Right, so get time moving on a little bit quicker, please. Let's try and do some more building work. Also, I would like to, today, we did try to do this last time, but it didn't quite work. I'd like to get one of our homesteads upgraded to a big house or whatever it is. And I think we're almost there. We're not quite there, but we're not too far off. So that building there, that homestead, to be upgraded to a big house needs 65% location desirability. At the moment, it's on 54%. So we could do really with just adding a few more decorations around. But as has been pointed out to me in the comments, we can't just put the same type of thing around. So if we were to put, say, I don't know, let's say there was a gap over here. And if we put one of the long garden things down, so one of those, so a garden trail, and then we put another garden trail, and then another garden trail, they're not going to get 3 times that bonus. The garden trail applies one set of desirability bonuses, and that's kind of it. So anything within range of a garden trail just gets a set boost. So whether there's 3, 1, 10 within range, you get the one kind of boost to your desirability. So we have to be a little bit careful. We can't just go, yay, garden trails everywhere. A bit like we did over here, which was, yeah, not ideal, but it's quite nice. It fits very nicely there. So we have got some other things we could put down. So we've got parks and we've got statues. We've got these fancy statues now. And again, if we could sort of fit one of these, yeah, there's a gap there, look. Look at that. That's okay. So hang on, so take that off. They don't do too much, do they? They don't do a lot. Hang on, what about that one? 1,200, oh, that thing's massive. There's no way we can fit that in. What about medium statue? It can't go there. It could go there. It could go there, which does affect some of the buildings over here. Can we put it somewhere else? Could it fit? It can fit there, look. It can fit right behind that house. That's a bit of a coup for that house, isn't it? So if we put that there, it's going to lock that tree down, which is fine. We can cope with that. But yeah, that's going to affect the desirability of quite a lot of buildings. Do you know what? Let's put a medium statue down. Boop. Put that there. And then we've got a little gap over here where we could put some other stuff. So is it worth as well putting down a small statue? Because it's different to a medium statue. So let's drop that there. And then we've got some more gaps over here as well. We could put a bit of plaza. That's a medium plaza. Hang on, where's the small plaza? So we could put a small plaza down. I think there's already a small plaza within range because their desirability is not changing at all. And it is a little bit. Okay, I suppose we could put some over here. Yeah, lots of people have pointed out that you can build the small plazas under the roads, which is a bit weird. Seems a little bit of a strange thing to have a plaza and then build a road on top of it and it's still fine. But, okay, what about a small garden over there? Does that help? It only affects that house at the end. Do you know what? House at the end, it's fine. There's going to be some noisy building work going on behind you. So let's put down a little small garden just for you guys. That's quite nice, isn't it? And then a shrub as well, possibly. We just drop a shrub down. There we go. So hopefully that can make a bit of a difference. Some rats over there. If we could sort that out, that would be quite nice because we don't want that. Oh, hang on. We've gone through all of our logs. Oh, Crikeys. I mean, okay, I know we needed a few to build these things here, to build the towers, but crikeys, okay. Wow, that's incredibly efficient. Well done. And, of course, our work camp is gathering stone. Our work camp is set to gather stone, and they're all the way over there. And there's loads of stone over there, I think. So that's where they are. So they're not getting logs. Okay, how about we clear... Maybe we could clear that area there of trees. And stones as well. If there's any stones over there, we'll have some stones as well, please. But yeah, so sort of do that bit, and then bring that down like that. So clear all that bit out, like so. Like so. There we go. That tree can go as well. So clear all that bit out, and then we'll see what we can do. I do like how this game sort of promotes regrowth of things. So, for example, over here, I'm sure we cleared this area out at some point. But look, there's like trees growing around the edges of the fields and along the fences and things. And over here, the trees are sort of around the edge of the fields. It looks really nice. It's kind of like how it would work. And look, the hedge that we did have, the fence, there's kind of a hedgerow growing in the middle of the fields. I do like that. That's a very natural sort of good thing. I do think it looks rather wonderful. Okay, right, so how we do it? There's loads of stuff strewn on this path. Why is there loads of stuff lying down on that path? Look, there's some honey and some wax and some honey, some beans and some flax. There's loads of stuff dotted around. Why is there loads of stuff just lying around? What are people doing? Please go and store it away. There's loads of flax over there. Why are we not storing things anymore, folks? This is a little bit odd. Okay. Maybe they'll sort it out when it gets to winter. At the moment, they're very busily getting all this stuff out of here. Loads of lovely, lovely turnips. Who doesn't love a turnip? And I think... Are we making inroads on that? Clearing that out? It doesn't look like it. Somebody's been attacked by a predator. I think we know who it is. Although... Hang on. Rosetta. Oh, it was Rosetta the hunter, but yeah, I think it's been dealt with, and that she's carrying a boar carcass. I think she's fine. I think she's okay. She's handled it admirably. Oh, they've completed the statues already. Look at that. That's very impressive. Okay, so the big one at the back is of a lady with a big sword and a shield, and she looks very impressive indeed. And then the smaller statue at the front is of a chappie with a scroll, and he's got an amazing hat. That is a very good hat. I do like a nice tricorn hat. That's very impressive. Okay, so 2 wonderful statues, and then the little garden's gone in as well. So they've done all that already. They did that very, very quickly. Well done, folks. That was very efficient. Now, can that be upgraded? No, and no, and that can. Do you know what? Upgrade the small garden. We might as well do that, because why not, eh? And we'll upgrade that one as well, because we can. Now, there is a shrine over there. Do you know what? We'll upgrade that as well, because that will have a big boost on all of the houses over here. How are we looking at upgrading? So, for example, over here, 58. You're on 58. You're on 55. Oh, you're on 65, but you don't have 3 different types of food in your house. Okay, well, hang on. We've got loads of food. There's loads of food there. There's bread. Vegetables, root vegetables, we've got greens, we've got pickled things, we've got fruit, nuts and cheese, loads of cheese, so much cheese. You should try the cheese, it's incredible. So I don't quite know why you haven't, it's upgrading. It just started upgrading before our very eyes. Okay, this is very exciting stuff. So they need 10 planks, we've got plenty of those, and 4 clay, which we have quite a lot of right now. Although that's not, we kind of do a lot of trading with clay. We like to buy it in bulk. But yeah, we've got the clay pit. Hopefully that's still working and it hasn't fallen apart yet. Nope, they're all in there gathering clay. That's very good. In the last year, it made 131 clay, which is very good. Can't remember how much there was in there, however. 2,304. That's quite a lot. That should be fine. So, yeah, if we could get the resources over to here really quick, that would be very exciting. I don't think anything else is upgrading. You're on 61%. You're on 65% as well. So these 2 houses in the middle here must be perfectly placed to upgrade. They must have some good stuff over here and some good stuff over here. And they're just kind of meeting in the middle between all the different things that make it desirable. And they're in the perfect spot. Okay. Right. And the good thing about that, of course, is that to get up to a tier 4 town centre, we need 25 large houses. That's a lot of large houses. But yeah, if we can get even one underway right now, that would be quite good. And we do need a theatre. We need a theatre as well. We also do need 49 there you go, massive page, 49 more people to get up to 300, but we'll get there in time. That'll just happen, you know, by virtue of people moving in and such. Are those houses done over here? No, they're not. Oh yeah, because of the lack of timber, lack of logs. Okay, that's fine. Have we started chopping these trees down yet? Doesn't look like we have. And there is still a load of stuff lying around over here. How many labourers have we got? 12 and 10 builders. I would have thought maybe they might have got on with it a little bit quicker, but no. Okay, right, let's move time on nice and quick. Let's see if we can't get some stuff done. And if we can't get 4 bits of clay into that building there, because if we do, they're going to turn that into a fancy pants building, and that's going to be really exciting. Oh, hang on. What's that? And that's the altar. I thought that was a house upgrading, but no, it's an altar. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's done. I think the house is upgraded. Oh, look. It's now a large house. Oh, crikey. But then it can upgrade again. So it would need a tier 4 town centre, 85% desirability bonus, 3 food types. It would need furniture, and it would need glassware. But then if we upgrade it, there's housing capacity, happiness bonus, and durability. Okay, it does look quite nice though. They've gone down the route of having like a brick sort of chimney type thing over there. That's quite nice. There's a little bit at the back. They've got their clothes hang out as well. No bunting, unfortunately. It's a buntingless house. But, yep, got some nice sort of windows going on with shutters on them. Very good. It just looks a bit better, doesn't it? It just looks a bit nicer. But there we go. Our very first large house. So now look, we've got 1 out of the 25 we need. Hooray for the 1 out of 25. But you know what? That's fine. It's better than none out of 25. I think maybe we could drop the amount of people we have working in our firewood splitters. I know they're very important buildings and they're key to keeping everybody alive and not freezing to death. And also they really do help out with all of the industry over here when they need to burn some stuff. But we've got 1,666 firewood right now at the end of winter. That's absolutely loads. Oh, 2 animals were born, 2 villagers born. It's all exciting. But somebody got stricken with typhoid. That's less exciting. But hooray for all the stuff. We're now into year 23, which is very good. Yeah, I think maybe we could say go to here. Hang on, where are the other firewood splitters? So there's one there. That's a fancy one. That's an upgraded one, but only 1 person in there. And then there's another one over there, which is just a basic one. Do you know what then? I think for now, why don't we... can we deactivate the building? No. I think to switch it off, we just kind of drop the people out of it. So you two don't do any firewood splitting. We might as well have the efficient buildings doing the firewood making. And that building over there can just kind of, be switched off for now. We can always put it back on in the future if we need to. But for now, I think we just sort of, we'll have those 2 people going to do other jobs. Because there's plenty of stuff for people to be getting on with, particularly if they become labourers. Because we do need people to actually go and move stuff about the place. Why have we got -1? Oh, it's the poorly person. Somebody was ill. They were a miner. But now they're healthy again. Hurrah. Okay, I was going to upgrade the Fletcher building. But now it looks like somebody else has got typhoid. A building is on fire. Yeah, that's quite on fire. And somebody's been attacked by a predator. Lots of people are being attacked by a predator. Okay, can we go and deal with the animal that's terrorising our people, please? Okay, I think Corella is... Oh, no, hang on. There it is. It's right there. I think... Okay, hang on a minute. Let's sort this out first. So that's going to be dead momentarily. That's now dead. Okay, so that's sorted. Is that in the same part of town? Is that in the same bit of town as where the other thing is happening? Yeah, I think he was just sort of running away from it. Okay, so that's fine. Right, building on fire. It is one of our brickyards, I think. One of our brickyards is very much ablaze. There's water over there. There is a well over there, so it's not too far away. As well, I think whilst we're here, can we upgrade the lookout tower? No. Because, have we gone through all of that iron? Good grief. We bought loads in. Okay, we might need to buy some iron ore or some iron, possibly. We'll go and check the iron mine out in a second, just so that it's actually set up. And we'll put some people to work in it. But yeah, if we could sort this fire out, because that building is taking some serious fire damage. And it's quite a big building. And somebody else has got typhoid. Oh dear. Right. So yeah, there's a lot of people coming along here with lots of water. So hopefully, there we go. There we go, all sorted. It doesn't look scorched at all, does it? It looks completely fine. Okay, right. That fire is out. We've got no iron, however. So let's go and have a look at the iron mine. Has it been completed? Has it been completed? Yes, it has. Okay, right. So the iron mine is now complete. We want to put lots of people into that iron mine. Can we please get lots of iron out of that? How much was there? 2,301 iron ore. That should make an awful lot of iron for us. Right, somebody has arrived. Travelling merchant. Again, please put that in the centre. It's Beldar the Peddler. Hello, Beldar the Peddler. How are you? Right, so we've got various bits and bobs that you are sort of interested in. But what's that? Pelts. You're buying those for less than what they're worth. So let's not do that. Hide coats, however. We do have a few of those that we could sell. Okay, hang on. Pause time for a second. We'll sell the 10 we've got in there for some money. That's fine. But then I think we'll put 5 into the trading post from now on because we don't have that many of those. Pelts, no. Shoes? Yeah. We've got 20 shoes in there now. But we've only got 22 shoes overall in the entire settlement. That's not good. We also do have 41 soap in the trading post. And no soap out there in the actual settlement itself. Okay, well, hang on. We possibly might have gone a bit too big with these. How about have 5 pairs of shoes in there? And then over here, let's put everything back into global storage. Sort that out, please. Because, yeah, I'd rather have the soap ready for people to use. I mean, wooden planks. We're not paying very well for them either. Oh, dear me. Okay, do you know what, though? You can have 5 pairs of shoes for 75 money. That's okay. And then what can we buy from you? Some clay, which is interesting. Candles we don't need. Beer. That's one thing we do need to get around to making. We've got so many herbs. I'm not entirely sure what we can do with them all. And bricks. I suppose we could buy in a few bricks just to make life a bit easier for us, I suppose. Or do we buy the clay? He's selling the clay at a really low price. So rather than buying the bricks, why don't we just spend a massive pile of money on a huge load of clay just to really support the manufacturing of bricks? I think let's spend 1,000 of our monies on a huge pile of clay. Yes, we shall have all of your clay, thank you very much, my good sir. And that's kind of it. That's it for our dealings with you at the moment, which is fine. Okay, there we go. Right, is everything fine? Is everything okay? No one's being mauled by an animal. People are healing up, which is good. But yeah, there's no buildings on fire. People aren't being attacked by the wildlife. There's no raiders coming in. This is good stuff. Right, let's check over here then. So what have you been up to in the armoury? The armoury has been making, in the last year, 4 shields and 2 hauberks, which look like big kind of suits of armour type things. And then next door, the blacksmith, in the past year, has made 11 tools and 7 weapons and no heavy tools. Okay. I thought maybe you might have made one by now, but okay. Can we tell what you're working on? You're producing tools. Everyone else just kind of stocking up the shelter. Okay, that's okay. We can cope with that. I mean, really, do we want to upgrade? I know we can't upgrade that into a tier 4 town centre. That also requires a tier 4 town centre. Okay, can't do that. They don't upgrade. That could upgrade. No, it couldn't because we need a tier 4 town centre. Okay, right. I see where this is going. But okay. Nearly got some compost over there. The glassmaker doesn't upgrade. The tannery doesn't upgrade. The cooper doesn't upgrade. How are you doing, actually? Cooper over here. Lottie the cooper. Because we've kind of not really done too much with you. We've not sort of paid much attention. We went, hooray, barrels! And that was kind of it, really. How are you doing? You've made 6 barrels over the last year. That's good. And in here, we've got 15% reduction in our food spoilage because we've got quite a few barrels in there. We've got, what, 3? Are there 3? Yeah, so 2 are 75% full, 1 is 25% full. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's good. I think as well, a few people did say we have got quite a lot of money. Why don't we just max out the amount of people we can have in the barracks? Sort of get what? What's that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 12 people in the Geekvale Guard. It might require quite a lot of other bits and bobs. You know, so they need weapons and coats and armour and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's probably worth doing. So we then have a very effective fighting force the next time we get raided. So do you know what? Let's do it. Why not? There we go. 4 more people. We do make quite a bit of money. And then, yes, let's go back over here. Can we please upgrade the Fletcher building? Because that means we can make crossbows, and also we can put more people in there. They can make more bows and arrows and everything else, and that's going to be really handy. So, yeah, if we could get that upgraded and make that urgent, thank you very much. Why haven't we chopped down any trees, or are we just going through them immediately? Yes, a new travelling merchant has arrived. Who's that? Have we seen you before? I don't think we have. 20 cabbages have been lost due to disease and pests. Bother. Oh no, not the cabbages. The dreams of the peasants will be crushed. Lethros of Cardell. Have we seen Lethros of Cardell before? I cannot recall if we have. Okay. He wants to buy everything from us at really low knockoff prices. How's about no Lethros of Cardell? What can we buy from you instead? There is some iron, and he's selling that dirt cheap. That might be worth getting. So we can just carry on doing stuff. Also some smoked fish, heavy tool. There's some plate mail. There's some plate mail armour that we could possibly get our hands on. Okay, hang on. First things first, iron. Let's maybe... iron's quite expensive then, even though he's selling it cheap. What if we bought ourselves 101 iron? So buy and transfer that. We shall have 101 iron from you. Thank you. And then... he's selling the fish really expensively. Food is looking okay, so I'm not so bothered. We've got so much meat. So much meat going on. Good grief. Oh, is it from the cows? It might be from the cows in the pasture. Okay, right, that's good. Hopefully it won't go off. Hopefully we can smoke it nice and quick. Maybe with that amount of meat, it might be worth building another meat smoker. We'll go and look at that in a second. We do have... Have we got 645 cheese? I mean, I don't want to sell the food, but that's a lot of cheese. We could always just say, do you know what? Put 50 cheese into the trading post and just, keep in stock on. Just make sure that we always have that in the trading post. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of cheese. So we could sell him that. It's a little bit below the average price, but that's okay. Do you know what? I'm willing to accept that. So that'll give us a little bit of our money back when the cheese goes in. And yeah, it's fine. We'll make 250 money off of some cheese. That's quite exciting. But then yes, do we invest in one suit of plate mail armour? I think that could be quite fun. Do you know what? Yes. Buy and transfer a suit of plate mail armour over to somebody in the Geekvale Guard, please. And I think that is about it. I think that's all we've got going on right now. I think in the trading post, there's not much money. 57 money in the trading post, 4,100 over in... Oh, no, that's his money, isn't it? So yeah, 57 we've got, and there must be quite a bit... Hang on. We've got a load of money. Is it worth putting... How much are these things? 688. What if we spent 2,000 of our gold on buying some of those? So let's move over. Move over like that much. That'll do. The trading post is where we need it, isn't it? What's it doing in global storage? Not very much at all. So go like that, look. Put a load of money into here, and then we'll buy some more plate mail armour, because that will make our Geekvale Guard even better at dealing with the baddies who come in and try and, stab us a bit and rob us and stuff. Somebody's being attacked by a predator. Can you stay alive until this is sorted? Because if I go and look at you, then I'll forget. Oh, crikey, somebody else has arrived. Hello, Atka of the Iron Clan. How are you? Would you like some candles? I'm sure you would. There you go. Anything else? No. We've got plenty of planks, but we might need those for upgrades. Coal. You're not buying that at a very good price. Fish. What are you saying that's cheap? What's that? Iron ore. Ooh, iron ore. We could buy some iron ore from you. We could buy... Hang on a minute. We need to get some money into the thing, please. Hang on a minute. How long is it until you clear off? 25 days. Can we keep loading the trading post up with money? And is that person still alive? If I go and check the person that's being attacked by the predator, I will forget to come back here. So hopefully they've kind of muddled through. It's all fine. Right. Big pile of money is in here. Even bigger pile of money. Okay, so I think go to here and we shall buy another 3 of those for 2,064 money. So that's going to be even better for the Geekvale Guard. And then we'll just buy a little bit of iron ore because we can do stuff with it. So do you know what? Let's buy, I don't know, 66 iron ore. Buy and transfer that. That leaves us with 361 monies. Stone. We could potentially do with buying a bit of stone. 279 stone for 1,300. Do you know what? I think that seems like a good... Why is there no money in global storage? Hang on, what? Oh, that's better. It didn't say that before, did it? It didn't say that before. It said 0 in global storage. That was worrying. If we could leave... I don't know, put 2,000 back into the trading post. Like that. That'll do. So try and get 2,000 back in. And then we'll try and buy up quite a lot of stone because it's being sold cheaper than the average price. So we'll try and get some stone in because we need it to do all sorts of things, build the walls and upgrade the towers and everything else. So, yeah, okay, right, let's move time on. Oh, there we go, the money's come in. I think that's all of it. Yeah, they're wandering and unable to work. So let's grab some stone. Let's spend, 1,300 on a massive pile of stone. Buy and transfer that. And there we go. Another travelling merchant has arrived. Oh my goodness me, that's the 4th one we've had this year? It's only, midsummer? It's late summer. Okay, so we have Masuke the Silver Tongue. Okay, so what do you want to buy? Weapons? No, we need those for ourselves. Furniture. That does keep popping up, doesn't it? We've seen furniture a few times now. And I think the houses, the fancy houses, need furniture to upgrade to their next version. So furniture... is certainly something that we could possibly make, and we do have quite a lot of planks. We've got many planks, so maybe we could start getting some furniture made and sold. That'd be quite good. Everything else we don't want to sell. Linen clothing, spices. Ooh, he's got fancy stuff. Oh, look at that. He's selling flour for hardly anything. He's selling grain for even less. Okay, that's quite good. I'm tempted to buy one lot of spices just because we've never had them before. Do you know what? Let's just buy a spice. There we go. We'll have one, please. Can we enter that? You have to... Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. I just want one. Can I just have a trial? Can I just have a sample spice? We'll have 2 lots. We'll have 2 spices. A couple of different ones so we can pop them into food or whatever. Buy and transfer that just for fun. Just for something a bit different. And then grain. You've got a lot of grain. Can we buy all of your grain? Thank you so much. How much money do we have? We've got global storage 1,700. Okay, if we put 1,000 money into just over, let's notch it over a little bit like that. 1,100 money into the trading post, and then we spend it on grain. That grain is going to get turned into lovely bread because at the moment, we don't have that much in the way of bread. Got loads of everything else, particularly cheese. Cheese and meat. The raw meat, the sort of the uncut meat is coming down quite a bit. So maybe it's gone back up loads. Maybe we don't need a smoker thing. Another one. Maybe what we've got is okay. Okay, right. And then, yes, please, we'll buy a huge load of grain from you. There we go. That should keep us going for food for a good long time. That's looking very healthy. That's looking very good. Okay, there we go. 7 months of food. And we haven't even done the harvesting yet. That's wonderful stuff. And I imagine a lot of that food is coming from cheese. So there you go. Well done, cheesemaker. You're keeping everybody alive with the generous application of lovely cheese. Okay, we have a nagging message at the top of the screen. Your settlement requires additional housing to support a larger population. Okay, yeah, I get it. We need some logs. We need some proper logs over there to build those 2 houses. Okay, we're not gathering logs quick enough. We have got quite a lot of stone. So how about, where is it? You guys over here in the work camp, can you please get trees? And there's a load of trees right next to you. Look at that. There we go. Have all of those, please. So they can provide a nice steady supply of logs. However, we do need some right now. So how about we press the correct button? That would help. And we'll have trees and stones, actually. We'll clear stones out. Let's just have all of those ones over there. Why not those? There we go. And you as well. You do not escape the culling tree, I'm afraid. And you. There we go. So clear all of those out across there. That should give us some more logs, hopefully. But if those people over here at the work camp could come back and start cutting down trees over here as well, that would be very handy. Okay, so that should sort that out. That should help out quite a bit with the whole log thing. And how are we looking over here? All the way up here. over into the up into the hills with the iron mine. There we go. 6 people gathering lots of lovely iron ore, and we've gathered, what, 86 so far this year, and it's kind of the middle of autumn, so that'll be over 100, I think, by the time we get to the end of the year, which is good. Oh, and look at that, the homestead next door to the posh house has now also upgraded to a posh house. It's now a large house, and they've got sunflowers. Oh, look, that's magnificent. They've got sunflowers outside, and from here, look, you get the bunting of the market, and then you can see the sunflowers. I like that. That's a nice house. I like that house. It's very lovely. They've got the whole stone chimney thing going on. They've got their washing hanging out as well. But yeah, there we go. So 2 large houses now. I mean, yeah, again, hang on. Is that one? 3 large. Hang on. How many large houses do we have? It tells us here. 3. Okay, so they're all concentrated around here. So why is that end of the settlement more desirable than over here? There's a market over here. There is a bit of a gap over there. There is a big gap just there. What could we put in that gap? Could we fit... What's that? That's a medium garden. Could we fit, say, a small park? No, we couldn't fit a small park. Maybe we could put a small park over there once the trees are gone. That might be quite good. Or could we put one over here? The slope is too steep. Of course it is. We could put one there, though. We could put one there. That will help with desirability. Oh yeah, look, if we could get... That's almost upgraded. That's almost upgraded. We need something else over here. I mean, what's over here? Could you put like a massive park over there or something? Do you know what? If we're going to do it... Hang on. Why don't we just put a large park over there? Like that. Oh, look at that. That does lots of good work. 73% desirability, 71. Yeah, that's huge. Hang on, take it away. 62. Oh, that's massive. If we put that there, that's huge. It's a lot of money, but I think it's probably worth it to get this all very sort of fancy and upgraded in terms of desirability. That's really good. That's very good. Okay, right. You can work on that. Oh, that's the building that, yes, we switched that off, didn't we? Hang on a minute. And we've got compost. Okay, so what fields are lacking in fertility? Probably almost all of them. Okay, so that one there, pop some compost onto there. And if that compost yard is done, then I imagine that one might also be done. Oh, nearly. It's nearly. We're on 98%. Will it be done by the end of the year? Oh, crikey. 5 new people have been born. Good grief. Okay, that's quite a lot. We might need some more housing. So we're welcoming Hulberg, Franna, Fedrak, Nivred, and Una to Geekvale. This is wonderful news. I like welcoming all people to Geekvale, but we do need to get some more housing in then. That is now becoming apparent. I mean, is it worth... Oh, okay, it might be getting a little bit cold. Yeah, it's gone a bit wintry. Tiny bit wintry, but that's okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Someone's got scurvy. They'll sort that out. Who's been attacked by a predator? And which boar is it? Okay, I think maybe everyone got a bit fed up by being attacked by boars, and they've all ganged up on it, because I think it is quite dead now. There we go. They're all chopping trees down. It's our labour force chopping down trees, because, yeah, we do now have some logs, which is really good. That's very, very good news. Okay, so clearing that out to put the park in, which is nice. I mean, maybe we could put another large park over... Oh, no, that's a large park, isn't it? Okay, a medium park over in that gap, possibly. But yeah, we do need some housing. So do we put the housing into that corner and that corner? I think we do. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So what are we on? Yeah, we've got enough for one sort of one more family, if you like. So hang on a minute. That can go out that way. And that can go out... hang on a minute. Is that right? Yes. That can look out that way. And then they're sorted. So there we go. 2 more homes. So that's another, what, 8 housing spots. Just trying to not expand too quick. Because right now we have a good balance. Look at that. I've got loads of food in the middle of winter. That's quite good. So I'm just trying to keep a bit of a balance, trying to upgrade what we've got, get some defences in. And then at some point when we do have lots of walls in and we're feeling a bit more safe, then we can just build loads more housing and it'll be fine. But right now I'm just trying to keep it a little bit under control. Don't want to go, hooray, we've got 12 million people in, and then all of a sudden everyone starves to death, because that would be bad. So let's just try and do things slowly but steadily. What's going on here? Crops have been lost to rot. Oh, did they not get round to it in time? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on a second. Let's not forget the compost. There we go. Right, here we go. Compost. So over here, we've got some pretty rubbishy fertility going on as well. 28 down here and 27. Okay. And then all the way over here. 29. That one's already got some on it. 51, 55, 55, 29. Okay. So maybe we do that field there. That field there does struggle quite a lot of the time. So, okay, there we go. We'll provide some compost and we'll hopefully make our fields a little bit more efficient. And 4 new people have been born, which takes us up to our housing limit. Botherations. Okay, right, now we really do need those houses in really quickly. Over here, near the market and the school and the bakers, in our new part of town, in the kind of secondary residential area, there is a little bit of room over here and over here. So a tiny bit of space behind the bakers, even tinier bit of space behind the school there. So is it worth putting some more lovely decorative things down to make the land value a bit better? Because I don't think around here we've got one of the long garden things. I don't think we have one of those, and one would fit perfectly just there. So can we find one of those? That's one there, isn't it? So a garden path. So you can see... Oh no, you can't see where they all are. Oh, that's a bit of a bother. If you click on other things, it shows you where they are. If you click on certain things, if you click on like a type of building or whatever, it goes... Oh, it doesn't do it with the sawmills either. It does it with some other buildings. Hang on a minute, I'm fairly certain. Where are the gatherers' huts? It does it with the gatherers' huts. Look, there we go. Okay, it doesn't do it with the decorative things. Bother. I don't think there is a garden trail around here. So if we put one there, that's going to affect people over here, which is going to be quite good. So let's get one of those in because it's perfect. Look, it fits perfectly right there. So garden trail. Yeah, so 36 up to 39% desirability. That's good. That's a little increase. And then there's quite a... Well, no, I was going to say quite big. It's what? 2 by 3 over there. So what could we put there? We can't fit a small park in, unfortunately. A medium garden. 41. Yeah, do you know what? That works. That works. That's all right. So we'll have a medium garden there. And then what about a shrub and a small garden? Let's go completely crazy. So there we go. So we'll have a shrub. Yay. And then a small garden. Wildly exciting stuff. But there we go. There we go. Some more stuff just to kind of fill those gaps in because they're not doing anything else. Somebody's been attacked by a predator. Let's put money on the fact that it's a boar. It's going to be someone over here because, yeah, you're not very well. Wilthar is a bit poorly, but where was the thing that was attacking you? I'm not sure. However, the fancy garden park type thing is in over here. Look at that. So another one of those has gone in. How is that affecting over here? Hang on. What's that? What's that running in here? A doe. Okay, no, I thought maybe it was going to be like a wolf or something, but no. And there's a dead boar. Okay, right. That was what was attacking everybody. Mystery solved. But yeah, has that affected anything over here to the point where they're going to upgrade? I think so. Large house build site. They're not quite there. 56. Okay, what about over here, look? What are they on? 60. That's, what's that there? 62. That's on 51. Why are they on 51? Desirability bonus. They're near to all these other things. What are they really far away from? Okay, so we need to try and work on that. I've got quite a lot of ill people around at the minute. Quite a lot of ill people. They're only on 51 as well. Okay, so we do have a... Hang on, but what's that? Is that upgrading? That's going up to a homestead. Oh, okay, that's quite good. That's quite good because that generates a bit more money and all that kind of stuff. There is a gap there where we could put something. But, yeah, okay, at least we know that houses are upgrading, but it's not consistent. We don't have a kind of consistent spread of desirability across our big housing bit there. There's a few which are quite good and a few which are not so good. I mean, that over there... Ah, there we go. They're okay. 66%, but they're down to... Oh, they're 63. And they're 61. So, yeah, it's a little bit weird, but okay. Right, okay, to finish things off this time around, let's go and have a look at the trader. So, Beldar the peddler is back. Hello, Beldar. How are you? Okay, you want to buy baskets. We're not selling. In fact, you're not... We're not selling anything you really want to be buying. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? We could buy some linen clothing. We could buy some clay, but we have loads of clay. No point buying pottery because we've got loads of that. Beans. We could buy some beans. You're selling them very cheap. Although, we do have quite a lot of food. But vegetables, beans, are actually relatively low. So do you know what? Well, it's early in the year. We'll spend a bit of money on beans. We're not going to get many beans because I haven't got much money in the trading post. But do you know what? That'll do. 144 money on 144 beans. Pleasure doing business with you. There we go. We shall have some beans off you, my good sir. Bread looks okay. How are we doing for actual grain? Where is it? Resources in storage. Have we got grain? How's flour then? 42 bags of flour. Oh no, we've got 589 grain. So we don't even need to buy any more grain, I do not think. So, okay. And 2 people have been cured, which is good news because there's quite a bit of illness going around. So it's quite good that people are sort of healing up and not being dead. Oh, and they completed that bit of wall over there. They've done the kind of the right angle-y bit. Okay, well done. Right, so I think then, to wrap things up, let's grab the final bit of wall and we'll build it like that. Just so at the moment it comes over to the edge of the fields. Maybe to sort of there. Because again, that's plenty of effort. That's a lot of stuff that people need to go and do. We will have that rock there, though. And also there is a big chunk of rock down there that we would also like to get our hands on. Because that could be quite useful. That's going to allow us to build 4 more bits of wall, which is always very handy indeed. So that might help us get to over here. There's another bit there. That's another 2 bits of wall. So, yeah, it all helps out. I'm wondering, though, if we do just build straight across here, have a gate over here, and then just keep on going to sort of... don't know, maybe... I mean, it looks like maybe we might need to build a wall across there, look. So it does encompass the clay pit. That would be huge. That would be a very big, bold wall across there. But I think we might be able to get it done. Because I think now other things are looking after themselves. The fields are sort of working okay. We've got iron, we've got clay, we've got coal. In fact, I say that. Have we got coal? How much coal is left in the thing? 662. That's fine for now. That's okay. So I think maybe... yeah, we've got that in. Maybe we should get another bit of wall coming along here. Oh, the slope is too steep. Let's build wall for as much as we can. So we'll do that. But then we might need to do something with the slope over here. I mean, can the bad guys come in through slopey bits? Can they sort of climb up the side of a mountain? Can they Skyrim their way up the side of a mountain and kind of go through gaps? I'm not entirely sure. Right, there we go. We'll look at that next time. But I think for now, yeah, we'll wrap things up. It's gone quite well. It's gone quite well. No raid. That always helps because raids get in the way because everyone has to hide and nothing gets done. So it's quite good we've not had a raid. Although that does make me think that maybe this year we will get one. So at some point in year 24, we might have to go and, do some more fighting. But we now do have 12 people over here in the Geekvale Guard, which is very good. And that doesn't take into account all the sort of... defense towers and things now, because we've got those. Might upgrade those at some point, but at least we have them around the place. Look, there's one there, which is wonderful. But hang on. We need to go and make sure there's enough people in these. Hang on, 1 person in that one. That's not good enough. Somebody else in that one. What's our workforce like? Okay, drop a builder. Go down to 8 builders. I don't want to reduce the pool of labour too much, because otherwise, yeah, things will not get done, and that will be bad. So that's okay. That's got 2 people in. That needs 2 people in. And that needs 2 people in. Okay, so with that done, we've got a load of people in the towers. That's a lot of Geekvale Guard over in the towers. Oh, hang on. Slot disabled. Yeah, absolutely. Have somebody else in that one as well. I got 2 people in. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, with that done, hang on. That's not been upgraded. The one in the middle hasn't been upgraded. Right, we need to do that. But yeah, got loads of people, so lots of people in the towers. And then, of course, 12 people over here ready to go and do some fighting. And some of those people have got plate mail armour. A few of them got halberks on. We've got a few stragglers at the end there with a hide coat. So we've got Elornia, wonderful name, with a hide coat on, which isn't brilliant, but never mind. And I think, hang on, they've got crossbows. Did the thing upgrade? Did the Fletcher building... oh my goodness me, the Fletcher building looks magnificent. Oh, look at that. That is brilliant. Okay, right. So we now have the choice of what to do with this. I was going to wrap things up, but now we have a wonderful new building. That is very good. I like that. So yeah, they've made 7 crossbows in the last year, 1 bow, and 36 arrows. Okay, I think maybe we have to concentrate on making arrows. We can have all the bows and crossbows in the world, but if we haven't got any arrows to put in them and fire at baddies, then they're completely pointless, unless you can jab them in the eyes with the pointy bits. So I think maybe make 5 lots of arrows to 1 bow to 2 crossbows. Do it like that. So make lots of arrows, because we're going to go through lots of those. Bows, handy to have. Always useful in case crossbows break or whatever. But then, yeah, start making crossbows because they're more useful. That is very exciting. Okay, right. We have a proper one of those in. And it's got a little kind of firing range over here as well. I like that, with arrows in a box and a nice building. It's got arrows on the door just in case you forget. It's got some sort of stuff on the top there. Little bit sort of faded looking. The building is quite new. I think they possibly should have done that properly. It's faded away a bit already. And then, can we see around the back? I don't imagine it's very exciting around the back of the building. No. It's not very exciting over there, but I do quite like that. It's a nice building. I like the targeting, sort of, the sort of firing range, target practice bit over there outside. That's quite a nice touch. There we go. With that done, and now we know that we have crossbows now in the settlement and that we're able to make our own, I think we will wrap things up. But yeah, things are looking pretty good around here. So really, next time when we come back, it's going to be a case of trying to build some more walls, maybe to try and get to sort of over here possibly. Sort of build that massive wall across there. Maybe if we could get that done, that'd be quite the achievement because that's quite a lot of building work. And then try to get some more homes upgraded. Try to get some more large houses because right now we've got, how many have we got? 8? I am surprised. Okay, we've got 8 of them. So just try and do some more upgrades around the place. Try and, build some more bits and bobs. Just, get some more desirability up and then we'll see where we can go from there. But yeah, we'll do all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Farthest Frontier. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. The city of Cupboard, it can be full of geeks, very loyal geeks to me. It's this sort of stripy hill. That's interesting. Oh, stripy mountain. Sorry, I downgraded you to a hill. Just really irritate the Norwegians. Everyone had gold. People were lying on beds of gold. They were eating gold. They were trying to wash their hair with gold. There was gold literally everywhere in our empire.